Is there a massive data breach involving Philippine passports? The National Privacy Commission will be looking into claims made by Foreign Affairs Chief Boy Locsin that one former contractor ran away with personal data of passport holders.
That contractor was apparently peeved after its contract wasn't renewed, and senators are now demanding an explanation over this mess. Senator Locsin, though, is pinning the blame on the previous administration. Here are the details.
The National Privacy Commission is now gearing up to look into the passport data mess that was floated by Foreign Affairs Chief Boy Locsin. National Privacy Commissioner Raymond Liboro says they will summon DFA officials as well as other concerned agencies to shed light on Locsin's claim that a terminated contractor had run off with personal data of passport holders. Even the unnamed contractor will be called for investigation, according to Liboro. Social media was abuzz over the weekend when Locsin tweeted that a passport production contractor made off with all the data of passport holders. He claims that the contractor did this because he got pissed when the government terminated the contract. Locsin says the DFA under his watch did nothing about it or could not do anything because they were in the wrong. One thing that Locsin promised, though, is that the mess won't happen again. He says the DFA needs to rebuild its database for passports issued before 2010. He was quoting a tweet by Assistant Secretary El Mercato, who reminded the public applicants renewing brown or green or maroon readable passports are required to submit birth certificates. Cato says the DFA needs to capture and store the document in their database because they no longer have the physical copy of the document submitted when they first applied. Locsin conceded that he himself does not know if the personal information of passport holders are protected or safe. In another tweet, Locsin pinned the blame on the quote, Yellows, who he says kept the passport deal with the erring contractor alive. He says he will autopsy them. The Foreign Affairs Chief claimed that the problem started under the administration of former President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo and got worse under Noynoy Aquino's watch. In his words, he said, "The yellow crowd who perpetrated the passport fraud are in panic because we are gonna autopsy their crooked deal. Period." While Locsin is playing the blame game, Vice President Leni Robredo, as well as a number of senators, are urging the DFA to immediately act against the outsourced passport maker. Robredo says the news was scary. She wants the government to file charges against the company and compel it to return the stolen data. Even the president's ally, Senator Coco Pimentel, wants a clear answer from the DFA as to how the breach happened. He says he will file a resolution to find out more. Senator Ping Lacson, on the other hand, says it is difficult to understand why government agencies like LTO and now the DFA would enter into contracts with private firms without making sure that the terms and conditions will protect the national security of the people. He is also calling for an in-depth investigation into the matter. National Defense Chief Delfin Lorenzana believes the issue is alarming. He says they will coordinate with the DFA to get the full details and how to mitigate its effects.